And that's Prey Winter.
42 mods. Welcome back, Brenda.
Yeah,
She's
I'm in.
muted.
Don't wear my name out. Good luck.
And that's Prey Winter.
42 mods. Welcome back, Brenda.
Yeah,
She's
I'm in.
muted.
Don't wear my name out. Good luck.
Right, let's turn that on that one. Right, to try and help with things, I'm going to do a small part of the brief. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm going to do a small part of the brief without the map, just here on Discord to give you a heads up of what's going in. If you haven't already, look at the events board in Discord. Once we boot the mission up and we spawn in, we're going to have about 5 minutes, and then things are going to start happening. All right. There's ticking timers on about half the things in the mission, so if we miss shit, then that's going to get tricky. The area that we spawn in, which is the Concretum City. Concretum City is basically where the headquarters is, and that's the thing we have to defend to the last man, if nothing else. If everything else goes to shit, that's the one place that must not fall to the enemy. There are a couple of extra objectives as well, which I'll point out when we actually get in and we can see the map. You'll note through the other screenshots as well, inside the building that you'll spawn in if you spawn in the headquarters. Obviously, if you accidentally spawn in one of the chimeras, get out the chimera, and the building is the one that's directly in front of where the two chimeras are parked. You'll see in there's a couple of officers and their bodyguards. Those are basically the guys that need protecting. It's really weird hearing my own voice through my stream as well. I'm going to turn that down. And the last screenshot I put was like a map of the area. We have 2 Sentinel Walkers, we have 2 Chimera APCs, and we have an array of heavy weapons that we may or may not use, but the little transport vehicle up there as well can actually carry them and move them around if we need to. And it'll make more sense once we get on there. Has anybody got any burning questions on tonight before we jump in?
Oh, fucking hell, was my internet taking a shit?
Yeah, I can't help with that.
Oh, Braywonder, you know how you made Crossroads watch me set all those presets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only have the World War II one, and it's gone to import. It's gone back to the default name, so I've had to quickly import it again.
Okay, but you've already got the mods downloaded, so
Yeah.
okay, fine. Has anybody else got
right.
any other technical issues that they want to iron out while we're
Fucking
the server's literally booting up as we speak, by the way, in the background. I'm just waiting for it to
What's the server password then?
join.
It's currently booting up, so I'm not going to give that to you.
Oh,
Oh, you have to set it after. Okay, sorry.
The
Didn't
server,
know.
as we
with,
speak, is turning on and loading the mission right now.
So, Prey Wonder, you're streaming right now, right?
Yep.
All right. So nobody say the password out loud.
Implying.
It's all in Discord.
It will all be in Discord.
Just, I think someone needs to mention that. Also, the mod list, I remember you said was unchanged from
from the last one.
40k.
Yep, I
Okay.
made a deliberate effort not to change it. Okay, so in the
Alright,
server
very
details channel, I have now put the password and everything. Please remember which role and everything you're going to be picking from the lobby and also from the spawning screen. I have no idea who that was. Also, thank you all for turning up. The most important thing, ultimately, I can put as many days to weeks and hours into these missions as I like, but if nobody turns up to play them, kind of pointless. So I appreciate all of you being here.
No worries, man.
I'll wait in the lobby for as long as I can, but I suspect eventually the server will just start the mission.
Wait,
regardless of
where do
whether
you
you're
see the server info?
Right, so we'll start logging in then, yeah?
Yep.
The password is Cryptman with a capital K.
It's a very nice obscure reference.
Not obscure in the slightest. The only reason I picked that as a password is literally because this time last night, Mike and I were having a conversation and he mentioned the word Cryptman.
Did you have to give him like the whole story?
No, he's been watching a lot of lore.
I know
right.
I know the story.
I am pleased to hear this so far, Mikey. He has slowly but surely turned to the light of the Emperor.
As soon as it looks good, what I'm going to do is I'm going to then mute myself on Discord and put myself on TeamSpeak.
Let's see you guys in a minute.
Yeah, once you get in, select your thing from the lobby, click OK, and then make sure you check your respawn and all the options at the bottom before you click OK on the map. Got it?
Got it.
Excellent.
Hang on, wait, it won't let me.
Good luck.
No, there it goes.
Microphone activated.
Hey, everybody.
Greetings.
Scene. Looking for a game to capture. Game capture.
All right,
User
am I
entered your
audible?
channel.
You are audible.
Okay, cool. I may have just done an oopsie and logged into Arma on the fiance's account. So if you see her name pop up, don't panic. It's just me.
Don't worry. I'm sure it won't be the end of the world. I just want to say, so I actually tested this earlier, and it worked.
There we go.
If it now doesn't work, it's not my fault.
Oh, well, that's not good then, is it?
Who's on constant send?
Jada!
Okay.
I'm on constant send again. You didn't have to shout, Jesus.
It sounds like you're
Yeah, don't-
you're walking through a bush.
Don't yell at him. Just point it out.
Oh, what the hell? I'm back at roll assignment.
Yeah, it does that the first time. It did it earlier
Okay,
as
there
well.
we go.
Just do it the second
Alright.
time, and it'll jump straight in because it had to download the mission file the first time. That's why. It's only a megabyte. Hey, and my stream is doing the thing. This is good. If you get
Hey,
any,
I wonder, isn't there an option in game to like change people's names? Like, isn't that like something you can do with Zeus?
don't know.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to.
Is
I'm gonna
that
have to
better
hop.
now?
I'm gonna have to hop in the commissar slot, obviously.
Okay, continue.
crap.
Yep.
That was really weird. I just typed in complete the wrong password. Hey. Oh, I'm hoping it's picked up the correct settings. I am here. Oh, everyone's going to spawn inside me if I don't move. Ah! Right. Let's get rid of the initial backlash of carnage. Okay. How are we doing for FPS? Yeah. It's not too bad. Right, without... No, don't do that. That was a lot of red. Oh. Somebody spawned in the wrong place. If you spawned in one of the chimeras, get yourself into... Oh my god, that lag.
Channel switch.
just
User joined your
froze.
channel.
Why are we getting such bad ping? Is the server now just not...
Channel switch. User joined your
Oh
channel.
my god.
Oh my god, what's happening? Is
User
it just
joined your
me?
channel.
It worked
User left
earlier,
your
fine.
channel. User left your channel.
Right. Pipe error closing.
I can see you just fine now.
Yep, I'm here, you're here. It seems to lag a bit whenever another player joins, because it did not do this earlier. Wow.
I think they spotted the camera.
Yep. Okay, now that everybody's spawned in, it seems to be not as bad.
Oh, this is
goodness.
very problematic though.
Yep. I think it's every time a player spawns in, it's going to have a bit of a slowdown, but then once... You might want to get out the chimera. I'm sure I said to everybody to spawn in the headquarters, and Testar's the only person that did. Everybody else didn't check their respawn before they jumped in. We're off to a flying start.
Did, and I only got the options for a guardsman or sergeant.
Nope, you didn't pick your role.
Did I? Okay, good.
Respawn.
I need to respawn?
Unless you're happy just being in a guardsman role, but if you want to actually have a bolt gun and be a commissar, then switch to respawn.
Yeah, I would like a bolt gun, but at the same time, I would also like a flashlight because they're kind of useful.
Imagine not wanting a bolt gun.
Right. So do I have to like, I have to respawn, don't I?
Yeah, just respawn. That'd be fine. Oh no, Lena's dead. Right, is this everybody that's ever going to be here? Are you using the Windows key or are you using the scroll menu? Because
I'm using the Windows key.
okay, I'm going to tell you now. This one is an inventory box. The other two are arsenal boxes.
Oh, okay.
Hell
She
yeah.
has a bolt gun and no hat. That's a bit weird. I can fix that.
That's alright. Fix that for me if that's alright.
Yeah, you should have had a hat. Oh, crap. So I will say it didn't lag that badly earlier, but then again, it was only me testing it. So if it ends up being obscenely difficult to play properly, then I will do some Zeusing to sort it out. I'd rather not have to, because then I can't get as involved, but hey. I'm going to just drop this hat on the floor. There you go. There's a commissar hat on the floor. We'll pretend the Emperor didn't see that. Weirdly, it's
What
coming up.
Emperor?
Oh well.
Do you want me to pick up the
Yep.
hat?
Yeah, it's yours. It is your hat.
Oh, great. I forgot that spacebar is the fucking dodge roll.
Hell yeah,
It
space bar's
shouldn't.
The funny button.
It shouldn't allow us to beat the crap out of each other, but I'd rather nobody test it.
Ah, I did indeed plonk it on my head.
Hey, game, why can't I holster my weapon to test that?
One of these caps is the one I wanted, not the wonky one. That'll do.
I see on the map Valkyrie.
Okay. Everybody's here that's going to be here, aren't they? So how many people we've got? Oh, this isn't actually too bad. Okay, this is slightly better. I was expecting it to be like 5 of us. Okay.
I can imagine that there's going to be a couple more people that come later on. They're just going to have to be playing catch up.
Yeah, Vale's on his way in as well.
Gonna be playing catch up.
Okay. If you are ready, come into the briefing area, but don't stand on the same side as the officers because they'll get very, very upset. Unless you're a commissar, in which case you can. Take your time, Mikey. Yes, we can. But you may need to hold tab and scroll up a little bit to make yourself so that you're not whispering. Where's Commissar? Commissar Lena.
Commissar is AFK.
Or Commissar Cammy, whichever way.
Oh, so that's what that was. Okay.
Lena.
For some reason, I was stuck
This
in
way.
relation and, yeah.
Officer side.
Okay, I'm just going to disclaimer. This is just a disclaimer right now. I'm going to be playing my role very seriously. If
Good.
anyone so much as turns their back to the enemy, I am going to shoot you.
Unless it's
Fair
actually,
enough.
unless it's ordered because of part of the tactical
Okay.
withdrawal. Right. So, these two officers to my left, they are basically, we've got the last remaining PDF officer. All of his troopers have basically been annihilated, save for himself and that chap behind you. We also have a senior officer from the 836th, which is obviously the regiment we are from. They're going to be staying here and maintaining an overview, and they're also going to maintain comms with the Vengeance, which is the only strike cruiser currently in orbit around this planet. They're calling for reinforcements. We don't know how long they're going to be. What we do know is that the greenskins are converging on this position, and if you assess your map, they have not yet hit any of the surrounding areas, but it's inevitable that they will. The Valkyrie extraction to the north and also to the southwest are going to be dealt with by troops from 2nd and 3rd platoon. For us as 1st platoon, we are going to the southeast to the outpost of Akalea. There's 3 Valkyries that have already made landfall there, and there's a squad of Imperial Guardsmen that have made their way ahead of us, basically. But they need our help. We need to go there and let the extraction take place and hold off the Orks if they reach that location before the extraction is finished. As soon as that extraction is finished, we get the hell out of there. We do not have the numbers and the firepower between us and one other squad to hold off an entire Ork warband. Does anybody not understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
Fantastic.
I'd just like to-
Question, are they screaming WAG today?
I have no idea. I haven't asked them. Yep.
Right, just a bit, just to add on to that, I'd like to remember you all that you are not to show any mercy towards the greenskins, for they will not show any to you, and they are going to vastly outnumber you. And judging by the fact that all of them are about as crazy as football fans, if you see any of them carrying explosives, kill them first.
Just kill all of them. And bear in mind, they are going to take a lot to kill. All right? They don't go down like humans do. They are not as squishy as we are. Aim true and don't stop firing until they stop moving. In terms of friendly forces in the area, or known friendly forces, we've got the forward OP in the centre of Concretum City. That is where we are right now. That city centre needs to be defended. We've also managed to scour 2 Chimera armoured personnel carriers. They've got autocannons, and we've got 2 Sentinel Walkers and an array of heavy weapons, although the heavy weapons are really going to be useful for defence. Around the outskirts of the city, we have Skywatcher in the southwest. That is an anti-aircraft emplacement. It's very well dug in. We should be able to leave them to it, but obviously keep your eye out. We also have Astra 1, 1, 1, 2 and 1, 3 those are 3 heavy weapon squads that are defending the main approaches into this city. So that's about 30 guardsmen plus Hydra. Slightly further out, we also have Punisher. That is a squad of Lehman Russes on the southwest area. They are basically, because they've got so much open terrain to the southwest, and also because of the fact that there isn't a main route in that way, those guys are basically on standby there to go and eliminate any hostiles in the southwest area. Any questions on friendly forces? Fantastic.
Should we take a Chimera to go to Valkyrie extraction in Akalea?
We're all going to Akalea. That's our first objective.
should
Go
we
to
take,
we are all going to
our
Akalea.
troop transport there?
Yeah,
or
I'm
should
not.
we walk
I
there?
don't know about you. I'm not walking. Corporal Jadev.
Yep.
The Chimeras are your concern. Whether we take.
Roger that.
So if we take a Chimera, you are in command of at least a Chimera. If you need a gunner, pick one. For the rest of us, we could potentially take either a Sentinel or the second Chimera, but the problem is if the Chimeras get destroyed, they are also mobile respawns, but they aren't going to respawn themselves. So once they're gone, that's it. The 2 Sentinel Walkers can be piloted by individuals. They're fairly quick, fairly maneuverable. They don't take a huge amount of punishment, but they have got multi-lasers. And they can also fire over the top of most other units. So, has anybody here got experience with Sentinel Walkers?
Me?
Would you like to take a Sentinel Walker?
I can take a Sentinel Walker if the corporal wants it.
Yep.
No, go for it.
Any arguments about taking one Chimera and one Sentinel? Fantastic.
No arguments from me.
Excellent.
Oh,
Okay. Right. JDev, pick a crew member unless you want it to be me, in which case I'm happy to do so.
Yeah, I'll take you, Brent.
It's fantastic. Right. Me and you in the Chimera. Tester on one of the Sentinels. Everybody else, let's go and mount up. Lena, before we head out, any last words from yourself before we start moving?
Last words? The ones who are going to be saying last words are the greenskins. Let's move out, guardsmen.
Cool. We're going to be heading south out of the city, of course, with the Sentinel will go up front with the Chimera behind it initially, because the Sentinel is going to be scouting the route. Oh, one last thing.
Yep.
All call signs, radio check over.
Reading you
Loud and
over.
clear.
Loud and clear. Okay. Communicate over.
Okay, out. That'll be the Sentinel. Sentinel, this is Pro Winder. Radio check over.
Loud and clear from the Sentinel. Do you copy? Over.
Yep, loud and clear. Just be a bit careful when we head south that you don't squash any Imperial Guardsmen.
I think we can shoot out the back.
That was my main worry, and that's why I stopped when I saw you guys.
Okay, I'm in the driving seat.
Since you're the officer in Commander's Hotbreak, you want to be the commander of this one, Grandwonder?
Well, I'm letting you command the actual armoured assets. So in terms of the Chimera and the Sentinel, you are basically the commander of any armour that we have. Whereas myself and Lena are the senior ranked members of the actual group. Alright, is everybody on board? Is anybody not on board?
I think we're good.
Okay, Sentinel, this is Chimera. We're going to be heading out the city via the south entrance, which is currently guarded by Astra 1-3. Be careful not to tread on the way through. Over.
Copy that.
I'll show you the quickly run from us. Right. Driver, take us south. Let's head to our destination.
With Cameron Sentinel, should I lead the way or should you lead the way? Over.
Once we get
Either
out...
way.
In fact, yeah, you do it.
Right, Sentinel's going to lead the way, we're going to follow.
Roger that. So for the janky ride, the controls on the Chimeras are very sensitive.
You're okay.
Lena, anytime we meet combat, if there's a dismount, you're basically going to be making sure none of our guardsmen either retreat or commit heresy.
That's what they hired me for.
This also gives Testar a good opportunity to get more familiar with the controls of the Sentinel.
Indeed. God damn, that thing is fast.
Yeah, they are quick.
The only thing I've seen run faster than a Sentinel is Chaos cultists running away from us.
Okay, so actions on any hostiles. Obviously, we don't want to lose the vehicles, but if we're able to engage while we're still in the vehicles, fantastic. If we meet overwhelming numbers, I suggest that we pull away from those hostiles and set up a base of fire.
I sure hope all of you are more entrenching tools.
I already double checked. I certainly have mine.
Good, because you're going to be doing a lot of digging. Yes. If there's anything that my time working with the Creed taught me, is that a fortified position is definitely one that nobody will get past, especially if it's guarded by competent guard. Although I say that when they built said fortifications, they would instantly then charge out towards the enemy. So I'm not sure what that says about the Creed. I admire their courage.
Last time I operated with them, I watched 2 entire fire teams just run out of war boss. It was awful.
Also, an entire treatment just nearly hit me to death with their shovels. I mean, like, those are used for entrenching, and they were like, this is the combat tool. Our Indian artillery is entrenching.
Guys, keep your eyes open. Contacts on the right. Shot from the right.
West.
Yep, okay, on the hill.
West.
What do you want me to do, JDev?
Shots on the west.
Oh, that's a bit of lag.
Say again?
Yep.
Am I moving?
Moving.
Alright, moving.
Right.
Oh, that is a little bit of...
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, that's a lot of lag. That did not do that earlier. I tell you what I'm going to do. When we get through this, I will switch to a more Zeus role, because what I tried to do has not worked as well as I hoped it would. Oh my god. That's a lot of FPS drop. Wow. We're still moving.
Okay. Rotate turret. Oh, sorry, rotate hold 293.
293?
I'm getting no action on the left side, so this sucks.
I think this is first base on the right.
Jada, the Sentinel has pushed ahead. I think with the sudden and dire FPS drop, I'm probably best off just pushing through this initially.
Yeah, I think they're cool. Yeah, okay, going.
I'm going to come out the other side of this and do some things. Because that... oh. Good lord. Everybody okay?
Right, who's not dead? Sound off.
I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Come in. Pretty sure. Just gonna keep
Okay.
using it.
All call signs with the sudden and very, very dire FPS drop that we just suffered. I think I'm going to have to semi-Zeus some of the action going on here to make sure that doesn't happen again. So I'm going to pull over in a moment and let Jack take over the driver's seat.
Oh god, I'm still lagging. Is anyone else?
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I'm still lagging.
Okay, Jack,
Okay, right,
you're going to need to get out and get in the driver's seat. All right. Oh, that was horrible.
Driver's seat. Right, where are we going?
Right, we're
Yeah, where
basically
it is.
staying on the road.
Yep, driver for now, just follow the road.
We're still taking fire. Going.
Further down the road.
Yep, just keep following the road.
Careful with your ammunition, guys.
Yeah, the sentinel.
So that was carnage.
Right, driver, halt here.
Right, Camille, I'm catching up to you. Catching up to you, Camille.
Right, as soon as sentinel's taking point, come here, I want you to follow.
How's everybody's FPS doing after that?
A little better.
I've just
Yeah, pretty good.
I've just cleared up a few little bits on the map that should help. But that-
reasonable. Because obviously armor. Oh shit.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say leg spike.
You're gonna get a couple of lag spikes, unfortunately. But yeah.
This is as fast as we can go.
The Valkyries.
Right, driver, halt here. Perfect.
Alright, guardsmen. Out we get.
Engine off. Get.
Yeah, Jack, that includes you, mate. Jade, are we gonna stay in the vehicle or do you want to hop out?
I really quite like that.
Right.
Oh, Jade, to get out.
And which one of the twins is with us today?
Jack.
Alright, Jack, Mikey, Human, I'm gonna want you guys to entrench. I'm gonna want you guys to entrench that road to the northwest. Those greenskins are going to follow us. We're not gonna give them the advantage.
Roger.
Okay.
Jade, if you want to hang around here, maybe you just turn the vehicle around on the spot and keep the turret facing off to the northwest.
Roger that.
Also, Jade, just to let you know, I'm going to pinch Testar for a minute. Corporal Testar,
All good.
Yep,
how are you?
alright. The lag was a bit bad earlier, but...
I've done something to try and ease the lag a little bit because that was a bit naff. Can you do me a favour?
I could see I was trying to maneuver, but I couldn't see what...
Hang on one sec. Guys, can we bear in mind, by the way, that the evacuation is currently happening behind us and there's nothing protecting the southeast or the east at all for that matter. Can you just...
That's where the sentinel's gonna come in.
Cool.
I copy that, I'll move to the east then.
Yep. Just be careful not to squash anybody.
Then clear of the vehicle.
Clear. Commissar, are you able to spare a guardsman to come with me?
I can spare one of them. Take your pick. You've got one of three.
Well, whom's currently running this way?
I'll take it you volunteered then.
Sounds like.
Alright, Human, you're free on this. Right.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Just use the main road.
Yeah, I seem to be stuck.
Okay, when you get yourself unstuck, just use the road and just squeeze past the Valkyries.
Be advised, we've got hostiles to the southwest coming up the road.
Oh goodness.
Up again.
I'm gonna have to do something about this FPS drop.
But the sentinel was
That's
probably
the
stuck.
last.
I don't know on what.
Guys, we got hostiles.
To northwest, up the hill.
Oh my god, the FPS drop is just sublime. I'm going to directly counter this FPS drop, hang on.
Drop is gonna make us really struggle to hit the target.
Yeah, I'm dealing with it now. I'm going to be doing a little bit more Zeusing than I was hoping. Okay, so technical difficulties. Basically, even though all the entities on the map are technically invisible, and their physics and things are not being calculated on the server, the server disagrees. So, I'm basically going to undo a lot of my previously hard done efforts. Not quite all of them, but you know, some. Oh my god, that's diabolical.
Seems the heretics have deployed the lag weapon.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Basically, there's in excess of about 500 units on the map, albeit they are not all supposed to be.
Sentinel is properly stuck. There's no way I'm getting it out.
Yeah.
I mean, they are stable when we had 125 last time. 500, Jesus, yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah, I did it in such a way that those 500 aren't actually being calculated in terms of their movement and their physics, etc. But the server is clearly disagreeing with me, so I'm going to do something about it. It should be clearing up by now.
3 FPS.
Yeah, I am working on it. It should improve soon. This hasn't worked out as well as I hoped. I'm hoping the Orks also only have 3 FPS. I put so much time and effort into this mission. What's going on? Why are we still... I'm wondering whether it's partly the melee mod that's doing it.
I know for a fact that the Orks, they're not actually they're not actual real assets. They are basically just humans dressed as Orks. So those suits are like massive.
Yep. Well, I've just removed a huge amount of things off the map, and it's still not agreeing very much at all.
I got one, bastards.
So here's what I'm going to do.
It's slowly getting better. Oh, I think I know what the lag is.
What?
It's the Valkyries.
The Valkyrie should be fine. And they're going to despawn a bit anyway, because they're going to be, well, despawn. They're going to disappear a bit.
That Ork ate a fucking gun to the face. How'd you like that, greenskin?
Oh, this is dire. Oh, we're getting better. I make many, many apologies for the state of the initial opening of this. But, on a brighter note, the Orks are having a hard time as well. Okay. That did not work out as well as planned. We're getting some FPS back. The Omnisci would like to formally apologise for that drastic amount of FPS drop. The issue is slowly being rectified. Please bear with us. I basically am going to have to Zeus this entire campaign. That makes me very sad. So, for anybody who's watching this, I didn't have to necessarily put all the assets on the map at the same time, but there were a few problems if I don't. One of which is that this map is technically still work in progress, which basically means that some of the buildings are a little bit janky in terms of the physics if you try and spawn anything near them. And the tunnels, the rocks and things like that. There are certain times where the terrain doesn't really know where the terrain is. It's weird. So I tried to use an experiment whereby basically none of the Orks actually appear on the map initially. But that hasn't really worked because this just...
I hope the tech priests are hard at work.
Yeah. So that was a lot more FPS drop than I was anticipating, which considering that I tested this out earlier and had basically no lag whatsoever when it was just me. I have a horrible feeling that there are some things that are trying to calculate for everybody when they only need to calculate for the server. So I have taken the onus upon myself to now manually semi-Zeus most of the mission. The good news is I know how the mission's supposed to run, at least, to a point. It just means I might not be firing many bolter rounds. Also...
That a bit before I can move the sentinel anywhere. Alright.
My god, why are we lagging again? I've just fixed that.
Yeah, I think the issue is the Orks. Like, they are very, very, very intensive.
There's now only about 20 of them or so on the map at a time. I don't understand why they are causing such an issue.
I know why it is. It's because, I mean, they are literally just humans dressed up in like big skins, and those big skins is like, it is a pain to run.
I'm not convinced it's the Orks. I had to have about 300 Orks actually moving around on the map before I took an FPS hit on my own machine. It's something more to do with the way that the server is translating the information to us as the players.
Maybe check the server. It could be the same like bug that was last time where we had 140 something, 120% of RAM used.
Oh, yeah. Let's. If it comes to it, what I will basically do is I will go into the mission editor, I will wipe out basically all of the units that I put down, or most of them, and then I will just basically Zeus the whole thing based on what I've created.
Alright, a lot of people...
The server's only using 3 gigabytes of its RAM, and we have 8.
That's interesting.
So...
Did we manage to get the Sentinel unstuck?
Yeah, but Testar's not going anywhere because of the lag spikes. So the server's using hardly any CPU, and it's only using 3 out of 8 gigabytes of RAM.
That's very interesting.
Have you wounded? Over.
I am absolutely convinced that it's something in the mission that is trying to translate to all of the players individually constantly, and that's why it's whenever another player joined at the beginning we had massive lag spikes as well. It may have been an oversight on my part, but I am willing to put my hands up and say I've cocked up. An option, and I'm happy to do this as a vote, is we restart it, but I just quickly spend 5 minutes basically deleting 99% of all the Orks that are on the map, post it back onto the server, and then I just Zeus it from the HQ. Put it this way, there should be no lag right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing people rubber banding all over the base and everything. It's
This
not
is-
really.
I'm gonna.
This is this.
Watching like a slideshow.
Yeah, let me.
This is
Right now
literally.
it's so
This
bad.
is literally just Arma's problem. It's just like everything will run completely fine when you build a mission, but then when you decide to play it, it's just like, no, I'm just gonna break.
Yeah. Let's delete those ones as well. I've deleted so much stuff. Like, this is not how I intended this to be.
What does everyone vote for?
Feel the lag, I'm up for restarting.
I mean,
As well, up for a restart.
if I delete that one, it's another squad.
Let's restart. I'm sorry I put in there.
No, it's fine. It's not your fault. It's just a bit weird how it's taken till now for me to get to the point where it's still janky, but there's like, I'll tell you now, there are about 50 or 60 individuals running around on the map now, and out of those 50 or 60, only about 20 of them are actually Orks. That's how much I've just deleted to get to this point.
It's better, but it's still not great. Oh, there. It's coming back.
Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to Zeus it, so are you guys okay to give me literally 5 minutes to just delete a load of shit and re-upload the mission?
Alright, go for it.
I sincerely apologise for this.
Channel switched.
That's really, really annoying.
I crashed. Yeah.
That is so annoying. I have no explanation for that other than I think when more players joined, there are things in the mission and on the server that are constantly going to and from the clients, like more so than just the locations of enemies. Maybe it's things like some of the... In fact, it may be just things like the triggers, like not being server only. And there's a lot of triggers. I'm willing to bet that's the case. In fact, guys, you're all about to be my guinea pigs. Yeah. So there are... Is everybody here? Just about.
No. I was away for you.
So
okay, everyone's here.
There are a total of 68 triggers in this mission, and none of them are set to server only, which means every single trigger is constantly being evaluated on every single client machine. That's an oversight on my part. I'm willing to bet, because I can't delete triggers, I can only delete units, and I got to a point where there was only like 40 or 50 units left running around on the map. I'm willing to bet that's one of the things that was causing the issue. What I am now doing as we speak is basically I've just set every single trigger to now go server only. My first test will be, let's see if that causes a difference. If not, then the plan B will be I Zeus the whole fucking thing, which I'm happy to do because there's enough of you guys to make it worth it. But I do completely apologise for this. What can be best described as a little bit of a technical clusterfuck.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's cool. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already grab that. You took the time to do this mission, Prey, so take it easy, it's fine.
But the big clues as to my theory on this were, firstly, every time another player spawned in, it took like 20 seconds for the server to catch up, and I think it's because it was reevaluating everything back on the client again. The other thing was obviously the fact that all the triggers only running on not only running on the server, but running literally everywhere, basically means that you have 68 triggers being evaluated constantly, and some of them only evaluate under certain conditions. So, like those orcs that were chasing us around the hillside, yeah, So all the triggers relevant to those orcs, obviously, and a few other bits. I'm just gonna get rid of those as well. Don't want those, and I don't want. And I don't want. Where's the other one? Oh, that one. Yeah, fine. So it's going to take me just a minute to upload it on there. Let's stop the server if I haven't already. I think I might have already done it. Yep. Delete that one. Re-add that one. Yes. Transferring the mission across now. Yep. Transfer successfully. Start. Right. Server is now booting up. I'll let you know when it's ready. On a brighter note, can you guys also not randomly put into the fucking open chat that the entire mission is unplayable? Because that does not help us try and get more people on.
The radio was cocked up. And...
Yeah, no, that was me.
Yeah, just DM him next time, rather than. Yeah.
The radio was cocked up in a way that you could. It wasn't transmitting for the first 10-15 seconds. So every time you tried to say something to everybody else on the radio, at least I heard the last 5 words, and that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Just be careful what you put in the open chat like that, because yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. That was incredibly rude of me.
It's just an unthinking moment. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying to you, don't do it.
There was a lot of lag, so we're redoing it, Harry, basically.
Yeah, we'll start from scratch. For anybody and everybody that is unfortunate enough to be watching the stream at any point, basically that was the test run. Oh crap!
Sorry, Harry, what was that?
And we're going to be doing the live run in a moment. In about 15-20 seconds, I'm going to disappear out of this channel, and as soon as I do, you guys can join the server.
The Inquisition requires that Preywinder tell everybody that it was a test run, and anybody who says otherwise will actually have to face the Emperor's judgment.
From the end of a smoking hot bolt gun. Man, that was so intense. My tea went cold.
Notices your bolt gun. Oh, whoa! What is this?
I hope you all ran your weapons by Lapland to bless them, because she is the residential tech priest.
Oh, that's why my internet's not working, because I haven't got a tech priest here.
Alright, there we go. We found it out. That's the problem.
It's all Lapland's fault. Lapland, I hope you're watching this.
Well, it's our fault for not running it by her first.
Exactly.
The window is open.
To be fair, if this time round it goes into absolute drastic lag, I will basically immediately say we're not going to say it. I'm going to Zeus it, and I will just wipe everything out. Boot up a fresh mission. It'll still be the same mission for you guys. It just means that I won't be physically joining in.
The room might be a bit warm because the computer was working overload.
I tried an experiment and it didn't work. Is basically what the end result will be.
It's that fuck around and find out.
Yeah, fuck about and find out exactly. I'm also going to just quickly check server settings. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, another thing that may have possibly been causing a little bit of lag. Oh no, actually. No, okay.
But he might have to.
Yeah, fine.
Have 7.
Right, the Emperor protects.
He might have to Zeus it.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Here we go. Attempt number 2, electric boogaloo. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's so much better. Wow. It's amazing what happens when you haven't got 68 triggers all trying to calculate. I bet they've just spawned in the vehicle again. How many of them do we think? How many people do you think are going to spawn in the vehicle?
I don't know.
Still,
6.
yeah, it's still a tiny bit of stuttering from time to time, but actually, in the grand scheme of things, it's not quite as bad as it was. Oh god, he says. Oh god, here it goes. All right, it's how quick it sorts it out is going to be the big indicator. Oh, I need to give you your hat back again, don't I?
Yeah, that's fine. Just
Well, it doesn't seem to be lagging with everyone joining. That's a really good sign.
Yeah, just be prepared to see me roll, because obviously the spacebar is to dodge with the melee mod.
Correct.
At least it seems so.
I'm going to put your
I
hat...
also have this. I have this as a secondary.
Yes, you do.
Ah, yes.
Lane, I'm going to put your hat in the medical box this time.
Ah, thank you.
I don't know why I didn't do that last time. But there's definitely a lot less lag this time.
Yeah, I was already lagging in here. Right now it's smooth as a baby's cheeks.
You love to hear it.
I will say though, I don't personally necessarily need to be carrying a bolt gun as well. Which one did I give you?
Well,
Yours is the same as mine.
well, so long as one of us has a bolt gun.
Well, you're the commissar, so you need a bolt gun.
Indeed. Although if I run out of ammo for it, then I'm going to have to requisition a trail from one of the guardsmen.
Yeah. We won't go through the entire mission brief again.
No, I think everybody knows what they're doing by now.
I should hope so.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to the Sentinel if you want me to.
Yeah.
Get the Sentinel parked
Get the
up
Sentinel
and ready.
warmed up.
Right, so no crippling lag.
We're off to a good start.
On startup, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Yeah, little tiny bit of stuttering here and there, but nothing anywhere near as bad as that. If it starts,
There's a dead commissar body on the garage ground.
Hold on, I'm coming.
not anymore. I don't know why it keeps saying players
Still
1,
there
2,
for
3,
me.
4.
It was all just dehydration.
Don't worry about it. There's gonna be a lot more dead bodies by the end of this.
Oh, I hope so.
I still need everybody to come into the HQ though, so we can account for everyone. Apart from Testar, because you're on the. I know where you are.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'll be there soon.
That's fine. If you want to stay with the walkie, you can, because you've already had the mission brief. I'm pretty much just going to be telling everybody, hey, remember what I said earlier? This time it's for real.
Remember that everything you see and hear can be used against you when faced against the Inquisition.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hey,
Private Jones
hey,
of the PDF.
Hey, Prewind, a question. Have you seen the Titans that come with this mod?
I have. You should see how much they cause.
Are,
they cause so much lag.
They are bloody devastating.
Like by the time you get to the point where there's enough enemy troops on the battlefield to warrant the use of a Titan, the amount of lag you're going to experience is just astronomical.
It's just a shame that we only have bloodhounds. Like, imagine if somebody actually managed to model an Imperator.
I should point out, by the way,
Don't make me dream. Don't give me
we are missing, well, Vale for one, but
We're
also
missing a couple.
JDev and
The
Jack.
Sentinel was parked in front of
Excuse
the
me.
HQ.
Okay.
Right, we're missing the twin and Jared. Jared's loading in. The twin, I don't know where he is.
Mikey,
It's Jack
Yes.
today.
just
isn't
do
it?
me a quick favour and just park one of the chimeras just behind where the Sentinel is, and then come back.
Yeah, sure thing.
Be careful. They are very sensitive controls.
Hey, Human, do you want to see what I've got as my secondary?
They don't have a huge amount of top speed, but their
Oh, hell yeah.
their ability to go from 0 to 100 is.
Oh, that's nice.
For the extremely naughty boys.
Yeah, the extremely naughty boys are going to find themselves in pieces and sent back to their families.
What if Jack is spawned inside
If
the
there,
Chimera?
if there are any by the end of this.
Have them all.
There's the twin.
There's the twin. We're just waiting for Jadev.
I assume all of you already know what's going to happen.
I would say we're also.
Fucked, but we're gonna be happy doing it.
I don't have the gift of foresight.
I would say
Actually,
that
no,
we
never
should.
mind. We're gonna succeed for the Emperor.
That's the attitude I like to hear. Also, Jack, I should hope you're not gifted foresight, because that would make you a filthy psycho.
I just remembered as well. There are actually Voxcaster units in here, and the AMPLC 117. I completely forgot about that.
I should probably grab a Voxcaster.
Why doesn't the Commissar have
Either that or dig someone else to do it.
bolter?
Alright, so I'm like tank certified now, right? That was it? That was the test?
You are a funny, funny guy.
I'm technically reserve tank.
Yeah, Mikey.
It's fun.
Fuck it. I didn't hit nothing.
Right,
I
just
mean,
remember,
you-
just remember that anybody who is regular infantry, you do also have lock pattern rocket launchers in there as well, just in case
This
if you
thing.
really do need them. Yeah, that thing.
Wait, what? Yes.
That's nowhere near as bad as the lag spikes we were getting earlier.
Yeah, no, if...
Like a 1 second
and it-
skip when somebody joins is a better thing than the 10 or 15 seconds heart attack that the server was getting every time earlier.
Oh yeah. Right. If anybody wants to carry a lock pattern launcher,
Hey,
then feel free.
we
It's
have a
gonna- it's
tech-
we have a
I am
tech
keeping
priest.
my finger all the way off.
I was gonna say tech
We
priest.
do indeed have a tech priest. The good thing about Vale being a tech priest is he doesn't actually have to talk to anybody, he just has to be able to hear us.
I would love it if he has like a voice changer that makes him sound robotic. We have a tech priest in the form of a Skitari ranger.
Yes.
For the sake of the in-game, I'm allowing that to basically be the same thing.
I mean, you can actually have priests with some very insane ability. Psychers also exist as mod.
Okay, there is not a voice pack for tech priests, I'm afraid. Right, everybody's here apart from... Oh no, he's here as well. Right, same as before, so Jadev, you are basically armoured vehicle commander. Lena is basically the morale officer, i.e. if your morale is not high enough, you will probably get shot in the back of the head. Mikey,
Yes.
that makes you basically the highest ranked infantry person. So although myself and Lena are basically pulling this mission in terms of making sure that your squad is doing what it needs to be doing, guess what? Also, if all goes to shit and myself and the commissar find ourselves either predisposed or not anywhere near you, you are effectively in charge at that point. Any questions before we roll out for the second time? Last time was just a simulator. This time it's for real.
I think our tech piece is broken.
No questions on my end, no.
Okay, fuck driving this time. The only thing I will say, as a suggestion, actions on enemy. We already know of some orcs in the hills. I highly suggest that we basically put our pedal to the metal, get some distance between us and them on the basis that their accuracy is somewhat lacking, and then we can fight them on our own terms with ranged weapons.
Right. I'm gonna, as soon as we get there, I'm going to lay out a basic layout for defense.
Yeah, I'm going to point out as well that the Valkyrie extraction marker, that's just where the Valkyries are. Right in the middle of that stretch of road that goes northeast from the Valkyrie extraction, there's a couple of Imperial Guardsmen, and that's where all the civilians are going to be running as well. So we need to protect that road, not just the extraction itself.
Right,
Right, cool.
and
Well,
note
in that
to-
case-
note to self, I'm not gonna take the road just above it to go east because
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
The sentinel stuck last time.
Don't do that. Just be very, very careful if you're going to wiggle through the Valkyries and do it that way.
Yeah,
Or alternatively, go out and around the outside of the town.
I think I'm gonna either go that way.
Okay. Make sure
Or
you
that way.
maintain, obviously, comms with JDev as well.
Right, you see that blue line that I've just drawn? It's mainly where you're going to want to watch out from.
Yeah. Okay. So orcs are closing in from all fronts. We're all fucked. We're all going to die, and it's going to be glorious. Say hello to the Emperor when you see him.
Just another Tuesday, boys.
Right. Tester, warm her up. I don't know where the tech
Everybody
priest
has
is.
an entrenching tool, right?
The tech priest is probably going to go absolutely nuts.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's go,
I'm
go.
I'm happy to drive again.
Big day
Alright, cool.
today.
Right, let's get.
Radio check over.
Right, let's get on with it.
Reading you loud and clear, over.
Yes.
Okay, over.
I'm good.
Vale, I don't know whether you're communicating with us, but you need to mount the vehicle, buddy.
I think our tech priest is broken.
Okay, driver.
That's right, he'll fix
that's
himself.
He was early.
Just putting myself at the exit of the city.
Earlier the tech priest was just standing there swinging his axe and things.
He's gotta say the frame rate are way better.
It's alright, the tech beast is probably blessing his weapon.
Well done, everyone.
The tech beast is probably blessing his weapons.
More than
That's
likely. That's fine. He can guard the HQ by himself while the rest of us go out and get some orc.
That's alright, so long as his...
Tell me if I know
so long as
any
his
dog
bullet
on my way.
Sorry, mate. No, you're fine. You missed them by a good margin.
Yeah, the orcs killed John as well.
Are you saying the orcs killed the Inquisitor Wig's dog?
Those Xeno bastards.
I love how fast the Sentinels are. They truly are scouts. They are so good.
They're literally the 40k version of ATSTs.
Pretty much.
ATSTs.
For a Wonka, 45 kilometers per hour is not half bad.
Alright, right guns. Keep watching those hills.
Watch spray on this. I mean, then change tactic. Maybe.
I'm going to shut the front hatch this time because
Yeah, you dare involve our hunting officer in the treachery that the orcs commit.
Target spotted to the southwest.
Alright, I'm just going to put my foot down.
We have enemy coming.
Wow, the Sentinel just very nearly ate shit.
You wanna lie? I got you lost.
Just keep pushing through, Testar. There's a lot of rockets coming your way.
Yeah.
Dodge and weave.
Give them hell!
I've not seen such violence ever since I witnessed the Cadians on their homeworld.
Testar, once you reach the point where the bend in the road starts to go round behind that hill, can you just make a U-turn and give us covering fire?
Copy that.
Alright, all guardsmen, as soon as we reach the hill, I'm gonna want you to build defensive positions on top of said hills and keep watching out into the distance. The orcs have terrible accuracy, therefore you're gonna want to play into your training, aka use range to your advantage. Your las guns are definitely more accurate than theirs.
I am going to park us right up where the Valkyries are, like I did last time.
Keep that rear guard action up, test.
Right, Arma boys,
driver.
can you...
Right,
South
I'm laying down
roads.
below on these heretics for a bit.
Right, Arma boys, if you'd be so happy to leave us here.
Parker right here.
Is that stopping?
Right, rotate
Alright,
hull.
right,
bearing.
guardsmen,
Wait, I'm
now.
going to wait till everyone's clear.
Pile up.
Let me know when you're clear of the vehicle.
Right, guardsmen, follow me.
Driver, I want you to rotate hull bearing 260 to cover the road.
Roger that.
Dismount if you need to.
Yeah, I'm
Staying
going
clear
to...
of the Sentinel, I'm pushing the road to the north.
Yeah, roger that. Commissar, can you spare a guardsman to come with me to the main road that stretches to the north through the centre of the town?
One moment, sir. I've got to get these defences up.
Roger. When you're able to, send one or as many guardsmen as you can spare to the rear of the Valkyries.
Officer, I can follow you if you need to.
Yeah, go on then. All units be advised, the Chimera is currently dismounted. Don't need that. I will say, although there's a little bit of lag, what you've got to bear in mind is that there is a very large number of Orks now converging on our position. It's amazing, like, all those triggers, I just completely missed the tick box. That's all it is, it's just a tick box that gets it to calculate on the server.
Position at the east covering the main road. Over.
Yeah, roger that. JDev and myself are heading down the main road now. Main road now to link up with the Imperial Guard commander.
Can you accompany us to the northwest at the moment? The greenskins are making a massive charge.
Copy, moving back to northwest.
Okay, so we're going to see quite a few civilians come past us at this point. What we need to do is probably hold... I reckon maybe that staircase there. That way we can look out for any Orks that are coming from the east or the south. Yep, so if you keep your eye on sort of east, every now and then check that archway as well, even though there's an Imperial Guardsman already stood there, but if he goes man down, we know they're going to come through. That is a lot of weapons fire going off behind us.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Sentinel, we're off to your right.
Right, staying clear.
Also, one of the very useful things about having a bionic eye is it doubles up as a thermal imaging sensor.
Very, very useful. When can I get one of those, sir?
You have to speak very kindly to the tech priests.
Sure thing, I can definitely do that.
Although, it's usually something that happens once you lose an eye.
Chimera, what's the situation?
Chimera is dismounted. Over.
All call signs be advised, we have contacts coming in from the east.
Holy shit.
Ah, shit.
That's a lot of suppression. JDev,
Alright, all guardsman units, follow me. Move to the east.
get yourself upstairs in this building and go out one of the windows.
Sentinel, keep dealing with those greenskins as long as you can.
Copy that.
Chimera, this is the ground unit. You're gonna have greenskins crossing the road directly in front of...
Where are they? See a lot of weapons fire coming up. Can't necessarily see where it's coming from. Oof. Go for my bionic implants.
There's way too much suppression up here, I can't get a vector shot off over.
Yeah, Roger, that doesn't help that me and you are in a very similar position, so they're just going to keep on suppressing this area. It sounds like the Valkyries are about to take off, though.
Keep holding him off. We need to get those civilians out of here.
Oh, that's a lot of suppression. That is a lot of suppression. So, basically what's happening is there is a mod called Suppress, which, rightly so, basically, if you start getting fired at, it makes it difficult for you to keep your bearings. When there are 30 enemies firing at you all at once, it makes it excessively difficult.
No idea.
All I know is that they're off to the east somewhere. The good thing is that the Ork is not particularly intelligent, which means they're most likely just firing over our heads because they can see the buildings and they think we're inside them.
I wouldn't say that in the position I was in.
Okay, the Valkyries have gone. Okay, Commissar, we're pulling back. The Valkyries have gone.
Roger that. We'll pull back. The boys to the east are taking a beating.
Bloody hell.
This is what it's like when I'm not wearing my glasses.
Yep. This is what it's like when you've got 30 or more enemies firing at you all at once.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you can see it, but that ship up there, that's the Vengeance.
Commander, I appear to have lost 3/4 of my troops.
That is a significant issue.
The push up northwest seems to be
I'm gonna hop back to the
almost
mirror.
stopped.
Sentinel, the boys to the east are gonna need your help. I've got one injured, and I'm recovering him at the moment.
Lane, Commissar, what's your current position?
Moving behind me.
I'm at the eastern defense point.
Okay, roger that. Mikey, do you know where the Commissar is?
Currently heading southwest down the road.
Say again, sir.
Do you know where the Commissar is?
Got times 1 T1 casualty.
Okay, roger that.
Moving east as fast as I can.
Believe.
Roger.
I got 9,000 rounds left, I should be fine.
Okay. Yep, JDev, keep that Chimera warmed up.
What's that?
That is a lot of weapons fire. Jesus. Commissar, I'm going to need a slightly more specific lock stat from you.
Wait one.
Taking care of.
Also going to now, before they become an issue, check. Oh yeah, the Valkyries have gone. That's good. And we don't need those ones. Did I just hear? Did I just hear the Commissar's voice?
Say again.
Did I just hear the Commissar's voice? We've got Orks on the hills between the buildings. Aim true, guardsmen! You don't stop firing until they stop moving. Hey!
Commissar, are you okay? Can you hear me?
The Commissar's fine. I'm currently next to the main road that leads through the middle of Akalea. I'm looking for the Commissar.
Fuck, take that fucker down.
If you get too many of them trying to fire at you, you'll get suppressed to hell.
Commander, we're just down the road to your southwest.
Southwest, roger that, I see you. Moving now. Mikey!
Connor, do you need Chimeras?
We are leaving! Yeah, bring the Chimera up to the T-junction where the Valkyries were. We'll mount up and do a hot retreat out of here.
Moving now.
Sentinel, same for you. Regroup on the T-junction unless you're already in a firefight. Alright.
I seem to have jinxed us very well there.
There are a lot of Orks suppressing this position.
Well, no, I saw...
Yeah, Jack was just like, yeah, I really hope we don't die here, and then all of a sudden we get rocketed.
No,
I can
no.
only...
Jack's
Hey-ho.
words were, we should be alright, the Orks can't get shit.
Right, you guys, hop in.
Clear the road for the Sentinel.
We're mounting up on the Chimera now.
Yeah, it was. I think the air is on your... Oh, come on. I'm still dying.
Is anybody not on board?
Ooh, this
Cool, see?
Roger that. Testar, are you with us?
I'm right behind you.
Roger that. We are moving. We're going to head back to the city centre, find out what the situation is from there.
Yeah, these Orks can't hit shit, but it should be alright next time. I've knocked down 2 of us in hits.
No, but the suppression is raw, intense.
It was like really comedic timing.
Keep your eyes peeled, guys.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes on the hills.
Just while we're moving, I will keep this mission in my back pocket for some time
Shots
in the future, for when we got more players, because I can definitely see us doing something like this again.
Yeah. There again, Sentinel, over.
I said shots that we're looking from north-northeast, but you ain't...
I'm gonna run him over.
The west.
Eat my tracks, greenskin!
Get pretty close, I want to hit them with my sword.
Don't engage the skid area on the hill.
Or this is something like a hostile.
He says there's a Skitari on the hill.
Yep.
I mean, if he wants...
That would be the tech priest.
Well, if the tech priest is going to sit up there and take pot shots at the Orks as they come over this way, because the next place they're going to hit is the city. No doubt about it. When we head back, I need you guys to do a little bit of just a recon of the immediate area around the HQ and work out any good positions to defend from. I will have a chat with the PDF and the 838th Commander and see what the situation is, and then I'll come out and brief you from there. I'm hoping the other evacuations have been successful as well. Good job on not dying, by the way.
I've lost sight of the Chimera, but I'm still going to head to the main town.
Yeah, roger that. Chimera is currently heading in through the south entrance of the city right now. Once you get into the city, just park the Sentinel outside the front of the HQ. I'm going to go in and speak to the officers in there, and then I'll come out and brief you.
Copy that.
I'm going to park us here for now. Everybody out. Okay, Commissar on me. JDev and... Where's Mikey?
Oh, that's not...
Mikey, get out of the tank!
Sorry,
If you said screw you, you're not my dad, I'd have laughed. Right.
Oh, I should have.
Do a quick search of the perimeter, particularly the city centre itself. If you want to send the Sentinel out to the other areas as well to get an eye on what's going on there, we need to prepare for this being basically our Alamo and our last stand position, all right? Give it 5 minutes or so. Me and the Commissar are going to have a chat with the other officers, all right? No more than 5 minutes. You help Mikey.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Take the chance as well to get some more ammo, and anybody who needs it, then seek the attention of Medicaid.
Right, Commissar on me, everybody else. Also, if you want to check like the roof of this building and the immediate surrounding buildings, also have a look at the other heavy weapons that we have out there and see if any of them might be useful in the future. Put myself on whisper for this. So, for all intents and purposes, we've given these to our officers our situation. We managed to get our evacuation out, and we managed to get ourselves out. So we had great success. Second and third platoon were not so lucky. They were completely overrun. Their extractions to the southwest and to the north did not succeed. No survivors. The other side of it is the Orks are now converging on the city. Lima 1-3, the Punisher group, off to our southwest. They've been hit pretty hard as well. Reports suggest that they have lost 2 of their 3 Lehman Russes. The third is damaged and currently pinned. So we need to go out there and see if we can help the tech priests that are with them repair it. They have got tech priests there, but they need cover. If we can get that Punisher repaired, that Punisher will then make its way back into the city, and it'll be an extra asset that we can have on our side.
Alright, then I suggest we go save Punisher.
Yeah.
Roger that. That's basically what these 2 officers have just told us.
You're welcome.
Do you want me to brief the troop?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
See that one. I need.
Alright, Guardsmen, gather around the Chimera.
Is there a way we can get the heavy weapons up on the roofs?
Yeah, you can carry them.
Right, a nice neat
And you can
line right in front of
backput
me,
them as
please.
well. The only problem is that you can't raise the tripods, so if there's a window in the way, you won't be able to fire.
Okay. Commander's been made aware of our situation. Our extraction in Akalia was a huge success. We managed to get every civilian out alive. However, the groups of the other extractions have not shared the same success. There are no civilian nor militarum survivors. The Orks are now making their way converging into the city, and we are basically the last bastion that's able to defend it. We're going to need a little bit of reinforcements we can get them. This will be used in the form of Punisher. However, Punisher was also hit quite hard. They have lost 2 of their 3 available Lehman Russes, the remaining one being severely damaged. There are tech priests out there currently trying to work on repairing it. However, they are under heavy fire and require our assistance. In order to be able to give the tech priests the amount of time they need to repair that Lehman Russ, then that's where they're going to need our help. If we can aid them in repairing it, then Punisher will later be attached to us and be used as an extra defense asset. The plan being, we are going to move on Punisher's position and provide them with the support that they desire. Do I have any objections?
No, Commissar.
Correct answer.
Good. Damn right. Damn right. Okay. Jared, the Chimera and the Sentinel are under your direct command. Anything I say, you can overrule. So if I say something and you think it's stupid, then feel free to tell me otherwise. All the other guardsmen, you know what your job is. I assume there's no questions from you either.
Not particularly. It is worth noting that from Hydra's position, it's only a short, wet feet walk across the river to where Punisher's position is. Anybody want to go swimming? In fact, I will actually confirm that for your benefit. It's basically a very, very shallow stream. You can basically walk across it. As for the vehicles, I would not send the vehicles through the river, just because it's a little bit steep.
No.
You can walk through it easy enough, but for the vehicles, we'll need to use the roads.
Well, in that case, we'll have to... In that case, we're all going by foot then.
Alright. You heard the commissar. Tech priest!
Alright.
We don't necessarily need your repairs, but we... Okay, fantastic. We're going to need you to provide us with some additional firepower.
Like pre-wonders golden shin pads.
So we're not taking any of the armored vehicles with us then?
No, we're not going to be able to get them across the river.
Unless we send the Chimera around.
No, I wouldn't risk it.
Okay. In that case, this is Mikey's bag. Corporal Mikey.
Alrighty.
JDev 2IC. Myself and the commissar will be behind you, making sure that your morale is high at all times.
Well, it's as high as it can ever be.
Yep, we're heading southwest to Punisher's position. We need to get there now.
Alright, yes, sir. Alright, everybody. Hope you packed your walking shoes. We are moving out. You did say by foot, right?
Yes. Yep. Also, good news. Half a dozen Imperial Guardsmen are on their way back here from Akalea.
Hell yeah.
There were about 12 initially. Half of them survived and they're on their way here.
Okay, the correct way, right?
Oh shit, let me look at the map. Alright.
Commissar!
Are we all going on foot?
Is it worth keeping Testar in the Sentinel, or should we all go on foot?
I believe the Sentinel can cross the river, so...
We can give it a go.
Alright then give it a go.
Copy that.
Then clear of the Sentinel.
Yeah, just so you know, we're going to have the Sentinel basically firing over our heads. It's a force multiplier and it's worth taking. This city's been hit hard. Look at the state of these buildings.
I've got the Hydra inside. I lost the team though.
We're just
Where's
about
your
to.
exact position?
We're just moving up on the Hydra as we speak.
Sounds like some
We're
shit.
approaching the Hydra now.
Oh, hello.
Oh, well, London looks like this. It's joking. Normally raining.
Bad news, fellas. Reinforcements are here.
Yeehaw, motherfuckers.
Cold at the river.
This is position Hydra.
I see one
So
of the
called
demons.
because that right there is a Hydra anti-aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
Get away.
But we need to move.
Alright, guardsmen.
I would suggest the Trails of Smoke are a dead giveaway.
They
Oh, yeah.
indeed are.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we're going to make a move towards Punisher, and then once we get there, establish an immediate perimeter of security.
Mm-hmm.
Out you go, guardsmen.
Message for Sentinel. Over.
Guardsmen, forward.
Sentinel listening.
Okay. I'll
Over.
just look as the crow flies.
If you could take a position over here. Wait, one. High ground there and see if you can get yourself into a hold down position. Give us some effective cover fire. How copy?
High ground.
I wonder how much use the tech priest is going to be.
Don't know, but the good news is gold doesn't rust.
This one.
Yeah, very
Negative,
good
the
news.
next hill over. See where the Imperial Guard are going? Just off to their right.
Copy that. Moving out.
I'd assume the rocks are going to give the Sentinel more trouble than the water itself.
Yep. Maybe not so much these smaller rocks, but some of the big ones, yeah.
There's Punisher.
Oh man.
Careful. Stand clear of the vehicle.
Yep, go for it. I'll come behind you.
This is what happens when we let Xenos get away with whatever they want. They destroy our beautiful cities and kill our precious civilians.
Don't go unpunished, Commissar.
That's
Right.
the attitude I like to hear, Corporal.
Well, we've got contacts. Protect the Punisher and protect the two tech priests that are behind it.
Let them have it, guys!
I say the two tech priests behind it. They seem to be moving. Let me fix that. They're not supposed to move. They're not supposed to move. They're not supposed to move. There we go.
Greenskin attack to the southwest neutralized.
On the Sentinel.
Any surviving guardsmen start entrenching the Russes.
So, this is why Zeus exists.
Obviously, don't enclose it. because it won't be able to get out.
Hey, Testar, if you can hear me, I would love Splint right now. Thank you.
I'm in the Sentinel, so if you can make your way to me, I'll be able to patch you up. Huma is also a medikit that should have seen if he's nearby you.
Alright, solid copy.
Over.
Yeah, they are. Okay, the triggers are working. I keep having to check. Wow!
Contact to the southwest.
I don't actually know what just killed me.
That was brutal.
I think I just stepped off that ledge and exploded. I now need to make my way back to the tank. Luckily it's not particularly far.
Target south.
Yep, being suppressed over here.
I need to take the opportunity to get some screenshots at some point as well.
Should I stay on station, Jared, or should I move to push south?
Your call.
Screenshot of the vengeance above our heads.
The Russ has taken a hit.
That's a lot of orcs.
Big intense, it's your call. Move at your will.
It would appear that the Hydra is getting in on the action.
Good. We're gonna need that fire support.
Greenskins directly to the south.
Don't you move around. Oh, bugger. No. Stay. I'm sure I told that thing to not be able to move. Who's this? Private Clark.
Sentinel damage, I can't move, but I'm laying down suppressive fire.
As long as your weapon system still allows you to reach out and attack the enemy, then you continue fighting.
I am fighting for the Emperor.
Can the tech priest get to you?
Oh, we were talking about him already there.
Good. Do your thing. We'll cover you.
But shots coming in from the west.
I want to climb over this wall, but no. That multi-laser just sounds threatening, menacing. Hoping there's still two tech priests stood behind that tank.
Angie's down, repeat, Angie's down.
Roger that.
Roger that.
It would appear the
You're right there.
Son of a...
Leanness took a hit. Bear with me. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. What happened to Zeus? More of this than I was hoping. All units, the Punisher's on the move.
First off, falling back, officer. Over.
To get stable and then we're gonna move out.
Let's do that. There's 3 things that we have to fix.
Whoa, that was weird.
What's supposed to happen is the vehicle gets repaired and then makes its way over there.
Oh man.
How are we looking, guardsmen?
I think the trenches we built have actually just blocked the Lima Russ from going where it wanted to go, and now it can't make its mind up. So it's taken the long way round. However, the fact that it is moving is something that I'm content with.
Good.
What's the situation on the hostiles?
You're gonna have to speak up. I'm a little hard of hearing.
What is the situation with the greenskin, guardsmen?
I'm constantly incoming, sir.
Coming from the south and the west.
That's what the Orks tend to do.
Our tech priest has gone that way.
Help.
Well, one of them.
Yep. That's, there are worse problems to have. He will find his calling. Corporal Mikey, I suggest we perform a fighting retreat back to position Hydra.
Alright, understood.
Guardsmen, we're making a fighting retreat back to the Hydra position.
Right, Jack, you get going, I'll cover you.
Okay. Moving.
We do have one T1 casualty that we've got still that needs transporting back.
Where is it? Testar.
Behind the down Russ.
Whom's on it?
Hey, there we go.
Hey! Welcome back, Testar.
Right on time.
What happened to the Sentinel? I need to see. Oh, it's fine.
Let's not worry about it.
She looks fine. We're going to perform a fighting retreat back to Hydra position. So if you want to assume command of the Sentinel again, feel free.
Vale may have actually finished repairing it. Mikey, change of plan. We need to cover Testar as she brings back the Sentinel.
Alright, understood.
What about that building?
We're not going to be staying here for too long. We need to make our way back to the headquarters, but we can at least cover the Sentinel's retreat if it needs more significant repairs.
There is some rubble over here across use as a high point.
Is everybody here?
Alright guys, let's get an all-round defense of this position.
Roger that.
All-round defense on the Sentinel.
Mike and Jadev, it may be worth you to at some point picking which guardsman or guardsmen you want as your fire team troopers. Because inevitably at some point you're going to have some space between you.
Careful, officer.
That thing just sounds menacing.
The entire Sentinel looks just fine, so I think I can get moving.
Roger that. Stand clear of the Sentinel.
Stand clear of the Sentinel.
We'll meet you back at headquarters.
To his life, to the southeast.
Raise the machine guards.
Take a look at this. What do you see, guardsman?
I don't know why I thought that'd work. What greenskins to the southeast of...
I see. They are persistent, if nothing else.
Right, shouldn't we be retreating?
Yes, at this stage we need to be heading back towards the headquarters in the city.
Right. The infantry starts leaving, I'll cover you.
Roger. Mikey,
On the double guardsman, let's get going.
Yep.
Southeast.
command your squad, we're heading back.
Times.
Alright.
Few. There's one.
Guardsmen fall in, we're heading back to the Hydra position.
Copy that.
Preferably yesterday. Let's go.
Jack, follow me, Mikey.
Say again?
Just telling Jack to follow me on the line.
Okay.
Technically, I'm not part of your formation. I'm going to be sticking with the commissar.
Right.
What I suggest is that if you end up splitting into smaller fire teams, is that Mikey and Inhuman are Charlie, Jaxas and Jadev would be Delta.
The Kark and Tech Priest told
And then myself and the commissar will obviously just accompany whoever we think needs the extra morale. The Punisher will endeavour to make its way back to the south entrance to the city once we're out of the area.
We are very bunched up.
Yep. There's one of the Tex priests.
Hmm.
I would say so far the greenskin has let us off lightly.
Don't jinx it, officer.
Huh.
Yeah, not like I did.
The worst is to come. Make no doubt about it. They are heading towards this city, and we need to hold them back. I'll meet you guys at the headquarters. I'm going to head back to the headquarters and get another situation report. I'll meet you there. Commissar.
It seems the greenskins are letting us off lightly for now.
Indeed. Just going back to an out-of-character chat. Those triggers caused so much of an issue earlier. Now it's been solved. I would say that arguably I could easily play this mission again with more players, and there are ways and means that I can basically like scale the difficulty as well. The only thing I might do in the future is take a note to slightly reduce how much suppression you get. I mean, admittedly 30 orcs firing at you is going to suppress you, but it's a little bit too sensitive at the moment.
It seems like the guardsmen have found something.
Yep.
Be advised the Punisher is driving on a line of fire.
Roger that. I need to sort out that Punisher. One sec. Yeah, I can confirm that the remaining Punisher is making its way to Astra 1-3's position, where it will assist with the defense of that area.
Solid copy and understood.
Which was supposed to do under its own steam. Okay. Are you littering?
No, that was here when I got here.
Right. Long story.
I appear to be out of bolter ammunition.
Okay. Let me. You've got a backpack, but it's got a radio in it. I'll stick it in here because I've not been firing much bolt ammunition. So what I'm actually going to do is, who's been putting? I'm not going to ask. I'll stick my bolter ammunition in there because I've not fired much.
That's okay. I mean, I can pick up a flashlight if needed.
No, it's okay. There you go. I'll swap my weapon out to a lasgun. Arguably, if anybody here should be carrying a bolter, it's you.
Everybody keep your head on a swivel.
Besides, I like being able to do bayonet stabs.
I'd imagine you do.
I'm going to assume that your Voxcaster is on the same frequency as everything else, so what I suggest you do is you let everybody know that the Orks are converging on the city from all sides, and that the 3 outer sectors are the main points of defence, and if they fall, That's when we start retreating back into the city centre.
Got it.
Okay, once we
Should I inform them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks like they're all here anyway.
Alright, guardsmen, listen up. Anybody on this frequency? Astra positions 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3 are the lines of defense due to the fact that the Orks are now enclosing the city on all 3 sides. If those 3 positions fall, then we have to retreat here to the center of the city. Let's try and not make that happen, shall we?
I see 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3.
So the squad that was making its way back from Akalea has just been ambushed by a group of Orks just outside the southeast part of the city. That's what all that gunfire is you can hear. I don't think we're going to get to them in time. There was only 6 survivors.
That would still mean there are Orks southeast that are approaching the city.
There are Orks surrounding the city. The southeast is no exception.
Holy shit, what the fuck was that?
That's the Hydra.
We have the Punisher and we have the Punisher guarding the entrance to the south. We also have the Hydra, which is maintaining anti-air support. Obviously, if the Orks do start throwing things at us from the skies, Hydra is going to be a very, very useful asset to keep alive. However, do not ignore the fact that we also have friendly assets to the northwest and the northeast. Astra 1-2 and Astra 1-1. Each Astra call sign is a squad of 10 Imperial Guardsmen, including a heavy weapon. If they fall, then you are the remaining last line of defense. Mikey?
Yep.
Get to it. You have 2 Chimeras, 2 Sentinels, and plenty of heavy weapons, and you've also got, you've got basically yourself, 3 other Guardsmen, a Tech Priest, and then obviously myself and the Commissar. I will mostly be hanging around here, but I will go to where I'm needed. The Commissar will be keeping a close eye on things as well. Good luck.
Alright. Getting that Chimera, I want to take that big ass autocannon that's on top of it to Astra 1-3.
If in doubt, head towards the weapon fire.
Oh, you got it.
You're probably going to have to...
Remember, Mikey, don't disregard that 1-1 and 1-2 also exist to the north. Punisher is currently defending 1-3, but if you want to reinforce 1-3, that's on you.
I suggest sending a
Punisher, it's probably fine.
I suggest sending either a Sentinel or a couple of Guardsmen to some of those locations. Just an idea.
Change of plan. Let's get... There's no point.
I'll get Mikey thinking on his feet.
Not that I'm aware of.
Alright, let's get that Sentinel to Astra 1-2. I feel like it's going to do a lot of good there. One of the more contested positions that are currently being attacked.
Mikey has stencil. You've got a broken arm.
Crap. Astra 1-2 is engaging an Ork warband from the northeast.
Moving to assist.
Commander, get moving.
Let's get the Chimera over there as well then if it's a whole damn warband.
I'll have to keep an eye on that lag. It's quite excessive. This is the part where I basically do...
Right, if you're taking the Chimera, I'm going to need a driver. Over.
Zeus things.
Somebody needs to drive the mirror.
Those guys can go. Those guys can go.
I'll come do it.
Okay, Jack's driving.
So what I'm doing now is ensuring that the frames per second on the server doesn't drop to an absolute...
The
Shit,
heavy
Steve, you
weapon
guys-
on 1-2 is down. I repeat, the heavy weapon on 1-2 is down. I'm the last line of defense.
Chimera's on its way to 1-2 as we speak.
damaged. Away, Angie. Just make sure you stay safe.
I'm safe, I'm safe. I'm just peeking, shooting and retreating.
No idea. Oh, that's a lot of orcs. So, just doing basically some house clearing. I will be joining in with the fight momentarily, but at the moment, just want to make sure that we don't suffer an extreme amount of lag and frames per second drop like we did earlier. Oh, just accidentally deleted a couple of bad guys, never mind.
Right, you're going to want to face the northeast.
Alright, guardsmen, file out for whoever is on the gun.
That's a bit better.
Get that heavy bolter back up.
Commissar is down, I repeat, the commissar is down. He's dead.
Stop saying the R word.
Oh, my apologies. I say again.
The Chimera and the Sentinel. I think that road is closed. We got enemy artillery coming in under this position.
Our Chimera's down. I was seeing a Chimera's down.
Does it require a tech priest?
We appreciate Murmur.
Vale, if you're listening on this frequency, head to the Chimera, please. Let's do something about that. Yeah, that's a lot of... That's a lot of frames. I mean, the server will clear certain bits up on its own, but I don't think it's doing quite as quickly as I thought it would. Ooh. What are you doing? You are... Okay. Well, your buddies are dead. Let's delete you as well. Basically, if you're not doing anything useful, you are getting deleted.
Got an orc with AT over in this direction. Bearing. Fuck, wait one.
Bearing fuck wait one. Just
Bearing 058.
Sentinel is not moving, shooting position only.
Oh, I'm going to take this opportunity to get some screenshots as well.
We're gonna need a
This
tech
is when you
priest
get
up
more
here
involved.
pretty soon.
Oh!
Oh, that would be nice.
Command, what's the situation on the other Astra positions?
Astra 1-1 is reporting no hostile activity. Astra 1-2 is all but dead. Astra 1-3 is getting hit hard as well.
Copy that.
Don't punch up.
Still working.
Give it one more. That should be good.
Right, sentinel weapon in action.
So, here's the problem. Everybody's currently focusing
He's
on
fine, he's fine, he's down.
this very small number of orcs here who are currently attacking.
We've got greenskins to the south.
Oh, she finally noticed. Yeah.
I don't think I can move this mobile respawn. Gun still works, but can't move it.
The sentinel won't move either, the engine's busted.
Note that 1-3's position is being hit from the east. They are being flanked. I suppose I should probably head down there and help.
I'm gonna need a medicate.
I'm gonna get out from the sentinel and provide medical aid.
I suggest we move on to 1-3's position, however we can't just leave this place undefended.
Let's also put that on just high. Put that on just high. Maybe put that on just high. Just realised everything's on extremely high. Oh, crumbs. Oh no! 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 No game!
That's our cancel automatic.
Oh, goodness. There we go. High is good enough.
Where's the medicate needed?
Medicate is not needed at the time.
Alright, I'm gonna need volunteers to stay and guard this position. Everyone else needs to move to position 1-3.
I'll stay.
Alright, everyone else move to Astra 1-3.
1-2 is confirmed killed in action.
Okay, as well.
You will note that if a unit has been destroyed, their icon will disappear from the map.
Will their previous positions still require to be covered?
Depends whether it's been overrun. You'll have to make that judgment call. I'm currently checking on Hydra.
1-2 has met no further resistance at this time. We're moving down to 1-3. No greenskins have been found.
Roger. Emperor, have faith in me. Show my foes mercy, for I shall not. Yes, there are orcs out there. The good thing about orcs is they're not very good at shooting. The bad thing about orcs is that where there's one, there's hundreds of the bastards. I hope this Hydra's got plenty of ammunition left. Hydra's position still stands strong. Barely. That's... Sergeant?
Commissar's down.
I'm moving.
Is that an Imperial Guard? Yes, it is. Yes, there's lots of them
Where's the
southwest.
commissar?
Over on my position.
You keep saying southwest, Sergeant Hill. It doesn't help me. No idea. Well, you seem to have a handle of things anyway. I'll head up to 1-1's position. This is the part where we are effectively on a dynamic defense. I call it a dynamic defense because there aren't enough of us to surround the entire city. Therefore, who am I even talking to? Myself, I guess. Therefore, we're having to split our resources and keep checking various different positions as and when we are needed. Looks like 1-1 is still strong. Well, I say that. Private right here. What squad you're with? Astral 1-1. Why are you over here? So another guardsman over there. Not being shot at. Yep, Astro 1-1 is still standing tall. Let me check something. I know. Oh yeah, they are. Astro 1-1's position is as yet unattacked, if that's even a word. It has not seen any hostiles at this time. I had to just make a word then. Unattacked. Is unattacked a phrase? Am I allowed to say that?
All quiet here at Astro 1-2. Over.
Particularly taking care of the commissar, trying to get her back in consciousness as soon as possible.
What's the situation at 1-3?
Under moderate fire from the enemy, the commissar is unconscious. The forces are holding.
Why are you there? I think I know why. It's because when they realise that they're under threat, they basically will move into different positions and act more like a squad. The only problem is I don't want them to be doing that. I want the officers to stay here. Where is here? Where is it? Right. You. Let's get rid of that. You are too smart for your own good. Stop it. And now it's raining. Oh, that's one here. I want to see if I can get a weapon sight. That would be a no.
Another wave of enemies towards the southwest on the Hydra's position, or at least trying to assault it.
Where you're going? Between the buildings. Down to Astral 1-1. There's the Punisher.
Not quite an Astro 1-2.
I'm hearing a lot of weapons fire coming from the south. Who's in command at Astral 1-2 at the moment?
I am. Over.
Roger that. 1-3. Okay, I'm moving down to 1-3.
Prey Wonder, Tessar is technically in command, Lena is down, but Tessar is busy.
That's a lot of dead guardsmen. Hello.
Lena should wake up on her TV soon.
Good. Fuck. Hold on, he lost a lot of blood. You're gonna pop to an IV and then you can go fuck him up. Okay? Here we go. Hold on, don't move. It's fine.
Some Testars doing work.
Princess language next time.
Oh, it's Vale. Oh. Yep, the tech priest appears to have acquired a sentinel.
You have the same idea as I did, Lena.
Can't move it.
Do Jack.
Don't move it.
Alright.
Yeah, for now.
You realise the bionic eye also doubles up as a what's the word?
Okay, now you're good.
Thermal.
Yeah, it does.
Nothing,
Just gonna try
absolutely
something.
nothing.
This may or may not work.
1-1 appears to have completely capitulated.
Aha! You now have a commissar hat. Don't know why you didn't get it
What's
in the loadout. You now have a commissar hat on.
Ah, right. I'm going to need one of the armoured assets to go to 1-1's position. It appears they've been completely overrun.
Okay.
On fire!
JDev, what's the status of the Chimera up at 1-2's position?
Gun is working on condition, but isn't on this time ever.
Okay, roger that. If it's okay with you, I'm going to requisition the other Chimera and move it up to 1-1's position.
Go for it.
Roger.
The only thing that Chimera needs is another track, and she'll be up and running over.
I could take the other Chimera over to that one and use its spare track.
Yep, your call.
Okay, let me take a quick look at 1-1's position first.
1-3 is looking clear. I'll start moving back.
In fact, as the Commissar said, 1-1 appears to have been wiped out.
They're the way for the Sentinel.
Through that way. Ooh. I can confirm there are some survivors at 1-1, but their sergeant has been killed.
Unfortunate.
He fought bravely. He is with the Emperor now. I feel like this is happening a little bit slower than I anticipated because there's a few down there. Shitloads down there.
Is 1-1 going to be in? Is 1-1 going to be in requirement of assistance?
Not at this time.
Roger that. One 3 appears to be very occupied. Sorry, 1-1.
So the reason I keep checking the Zeus camera is because I want to make sure everything's still working as it should. And I appear to have slightly underestimated just how quickly the Orks would die. But, yeah, we'll see. There's still time yet. This is not a good position. That there is a las cannon. Slow firing but very hard hitting. Particularly good against armoured vehicles. Not necessarily effective against massed infantry, but if you hit an orc with it. Yep.
Alright, JDev, Chimera should be back up and running.
Oh, wow, you didn't want to die.
Commander, fire is up and running. Wait, needs it over.
Roger that. I've moved the other Chimera up to 1-1's position for now. I've just taken a building to get Overwatch. It sounds like 1-3 is the one most to be being hammered by the Orks.
Moving there. Out.
Can't get my words out.
Thank you.
Another one. Yes, it is. I don't know why I just decided to reload at that point. That is an ex-orc. Where? Where is he shooting me from? Some say that the greenskin has pineapple on pizza. Very quiet over here. I mean, it obviously wasn't for a time, because, you know, but... Oh, Christ. Got some bruising. Yeah. Damn, it just shot me through the wall. That's a problem. We've got some bandages. Christ. Okay.
Right, Chimera's just been armoured. Say again, Chimera's just been armoured.
You'll need to file a complaint with the Omnisci. Let's go and have a look. Chimera has just been armoured. Right, let's get rid of all these because they're just causing unnecessary amounts of... JDev. When you say armoured, do you mean it's stuck?
Something like that.
That should do it. Armoured is basically the term.
What stuck is that I just rode over some rubble and it's now fully disabled.
Oh. Armoured basically being the term that the Arma 3 player base uses for when the game hands you a double 1 dice roll. There you are. Christ. God, it makes up for him. Accuracy just makes up for him just lots and lots of bullets. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Is it possible to get a sentinel up to 1-1's position?
The Orks are closing in on the Hydra.
Roger.
It appears the...
It's worth noting, these guys don't die very easily. Even more so when they're in cover. Got me again. I'm not sure that's the actual bullets he's firing. I think it's just the shrapnel from where he's hitting the wall in front of me.
I have the sneaking suspicion the Orks have made a pact with Nurgle.
What makes you say that?
Don't come myself.
One's position is pretty quiet still. I'm going to head down to Hydra.
Hydra's come under contact. Punisher's under contact.
Where would I be best placed?
He's getting heavily outnumbered.
That looks like a tech priest. Do you have eyes on 1-2's position?
Negative.
Maybe we're sending a runner to go and check it out. Oh, Christ! We have Orks in the western part of the city. They are north of Hydra, inside the city.
Copy that.
Emperor of Mankind, guide my shot. I say they, there are only two of them and I don't know where the other one's gone. And that one seems to have his legs stuck in the air. Interesting.
I think it's about time we make our final stand, boys.
Oh, that's a lot of Orks. Let's see how I do. Die, Xeno scum! Ah, fuck. I don't know. Let's go this way. How did you die?
I say again, all units retreat to the center of the city.
Roger that. Hydra's been overrun, I believe. Commissar,
We're gonna need emplacements quick.
you've lost your hat again.
Indeed. I keep losing it. They keep shooting it off the top of my head.
Right.
Right,
Well,
we're gonna need emplacements quick.
yeah, I'm going to make sure that the medical box has a few spare commissar hats for you in when I find it. There we go. So my Zeus cam was elsewhere. Because I don't like you not having a hat. It makes me nervous. There you go. Commissar, there are now spare hats in the medical box.
I say again, any units that are currently available to the center of the city within 5 minutes or you'll be liable to execution.
I just heard las cannon fire off to the northwest. That might be the remnants of 1-1 coming under contact. Oh, it's just me.
Ensure every ensure that every street coming to the center is covered by at least one heavy weapon.
Yeah, roger that. I'm going to take this one to the headquarters. We're going to need a little bit of time to dig in. We're best off leaving 1-1, 1-3 to cover our backs while we get some trenches dug around this area.
I hate to burst your bubble, but trenches can't be dug on concrete.
Dig harder? Are you telling me I have the one platoon of Imperial Guardsmen who can't dig trenches?
That would appear to be the case, sir.
Emperor be damned.
I know I should have stayed on the ship.
Start deploying the heavy weapons.
That'll do nicely. Shit, they can't be positioned a bit higher.
Okay, let's go. Pulse. 110. Blood pressure. 110. Good enough. Morphine. I don't see any.
Corporal Mikey, can you send me a sit rep on anything you know about 1-1, 1-2, 1-3?
Okay, I'm giving you morphine.
There was a sniper up here. What's happened to him?
I have no idea. There is nothing
I believe
up
that
here when I was
1-3
up
has
here.
fallen. It's been overrun by the enemy.
Roger that. 1-2 collapsed a while back. It sounds like 1-1 are under contact as well.
That's affirmative, sir.
I believe 1-3 still has Punisher at their disposal.
Right, you guys are being
Albeit
useless.
they're probably alone by now.
I have 50 rounds. After that, this gun
get rid
is
of
more or
some of
less
this
a
junk.
blunt object.
Now we should. Concentrate. Yep, here comes the next wave, and
We're having an issue deploying this this bolter.
Testar, you're back to action.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Congrats on being alive. No pulse, fatal, lost a fatal amount of blood, but you're back.
Welcome to my world.
Also, you might want to remove the IVs and the arms.
Right, I'm back in action.
I'm mounted!
Oops.
Back in action, but out of ammo.
Yeah, let's force the issue slightly. Oof. There we go. I'm also going to bring these guys a bit closer because at the moment they're so far away that it's taking them absolute age to reach us.
Greenskins are coming from the southeast.
Yep. Move you lot up. Let's put you guys. That's slightly behind the buildings, isn't it? Yeah. Kind of. There we go. All I've done is basically speed things up a little bit.
We're gonna need a sentinel up and running.
Any volunteers for the sentinel?
Oof.
Oh, good.
Ooh. That's the only problem with speeding things up a little bit. The FPS drop. Ah, this is the only problem with running missions. Is you end up trying to kind of
Sentinel online.
run the mission. Are there any other units currently dead that I can delete just to remove the old physics engine from play?
Son of a bitch.
Oh. That's a bit better. It is a bit naff that I can do, but you've got to understand that one thing that needs to come before my own personal fun when I'm doing this is making sure that the mission runs as smoothly and as effectively as possible. Ah, Mikey, how are you?
Right here.
I'm meeting up targets of opportunity down bearing 251.
Unable to move. Pin down.
Yeah, bearing what?
251 on me. Magazine. This is my last mag and I haven't got many rounds left in it. Oof.
Fucking really?
You okay?
For the most part. You good? Do you need bags?
No, I'm okay. Ah, wow, sorry, that's a complete lie. Yeah, I'm going to need mags. Oh, wow!
Someone's down.
That's gonna kill me.
Bearing 99, there's an orc with a grenade launcher or something. Thank you. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I'm going to need those. Helps if I reload. Oh, God.
What?
Yeah, there's so much fire coming in that it's suppressing me. What's with all those explosions? Oh, God. I see you. My gun. My rifle is not very steady at this stage. Ah! Interesting position. Inhuman, behind you, out to the west. Oh, my leg.
No worries, Mikey. Take
No,
care.
I need to get in cover.
You're better soon.
For being here.
No.
You guys fight the good fight for the Emperor. Take her.
See you, man.
South, south.
Well, this is fun.
I'll see.
I have tinnitus that is so bad I cannot hear myself. Good. Great then.
Okay, I may have sped things up a little bit too much.
Oh my god.
Help.
Well,
What's causing that? Yeah, I made it sped things up a little bit too much. Oh well. Hydra's dead. Interesting. So, here's the problem. I thought things were moving a bit too slowly, and I sped them up. And now things are moving a bit too quickly, and we're all dying. And it's horrible. I don't know what the explosions are. Please tell me a Newman's got me. Oh God.
Hello.
I need to get some screenshots.
Be right on the west side of town.
Yeah, I wish the commissar put a hat on. I mean, I could put a hat on.
There's still my corpse in the sentinel and I can't pull it out.
Right, commissar now has a... What is going on? What's all the explosions? And why can't I get... Ooh. Oh. Oh boy. Is this our gallant last stand? Oh shit, what happened there? Oh, the tech priest ate it.
God damn it,
Oh,
CPR
dear.
work.
I'm
West side.
I heard someone open a cold brew.
Oh, that's an orc with a rocket launcher. Oh! Oh! Okay. That's what's causing all the explosions. There's loads of orcs up there with... Yeah.
Careful, guys. If the building takes too much explosive damage, it will go down.
Yeah, that's a problem. Anyway. I need to now slow this down.
I say that and then got turned to paste.
Yoink. Let's get rid of that.
Let's hope I have enough time.
A few of them. A few of them. A couple of them. Oh god, that's a lot of dead shit over here.
A lot of orcs northwest.
Oh, I'm still unconscious. Okay. Commissar's got no hat on again. Oh my god. That was an Imperial Guardsman. The ones with explosives are basically just killing us. I just want to like bring this back to the speed that I made it because, and also delete some of these dead things. No, okay. Problem is, if you clear too much of the litter, it ruins the immersion. Reinforcements are on their way. I'm pretty sure that in 4 minutes... Oh, I need to wake up. Wake me up. Wake me up.
On this week's episode of Can Preywinder Make It Out Alive? Stay tuned as I perform the CPR for the 15th time.
Fuck you, Inhuman. get your medic qualification and suddenly you can shit talk me going man down. Absolutely not.
Like,
What?
holy shit. You have blood. Hard start, goddammit.
Oh, that's the turret, dude.
Down, down here, down here.
Who the
I
fuck?
can see finally.
Yeah, I'm still down. Oh yeah, that's a problem. This is, oh god. Yeah, the commissar's not going to go shit if you step in front of her. Oh god. Oh god. I need to put a hat back on the commissar. Because the commissar keeps getting to wear a hat. Oh, I just typed arse from the... Fuck! Oh, this is bad. Oh god. Wow. That worked. I mean... Oh! Oh shit! I need to do something about those explosions, because that's,
This is disgusting.
I agree.
At least Preywinder is still alive.
Don't jinx it.
I have been performing CPR for the last 5 minutes. You think I will let him die?
let's do a bit of that.
There we go! Normal heart rate. Preywinder, welcome to the land of the living.
Ow.
Not Anybody hurt?
Yep, me.
Yep, me. I think the reinforcements arrived.
Fucking hell.
Oh my fucking god.
Remember fully auto people.
I need to... I need to not be unconscious. Oof. How are we doing? How long has this stream been going? This has basically been one of those really weird situations where the person streaming has probably had the least immersive Oh Christ.
Well then.
That's a lot of dead guardsmen.
You have an IV in you.
Fantastic.
Did you manage to save anyone else?
Commissar! Commissar, put your hat on.
One got up in front of me.
You
one
might
got
want to
bandaged.
avert your eyes for a little bit.
JDev's still alive. I'm going to drag him back into the building.
Got up in front of me and indexed me. Special.
There was a point there I didn't think we were going to survive.
The Imperial Guard always pulled through. Ye of little faith.
Battle of attrition more than anything. Right, boys and girls, nobody individually goes anywhere by themselves at this stage. Where did Mikey go? Where did Mikey go?
Oh, the heavy bolt's shells get phasing through enemies as well.
We'll be perfectly fine in a couple of minutes.
Do we have any idea where Corporal Mikey went?
Corporal Mikey has logged off for the night because he was feeling sick.
Okay. Bloody hell.
So yeah, Jada, if you're still there,
Right, anybody who can regroup.
go grab coffee or something.
I now have a scope.
Counter attack. No, joking.
I'm on the first floor of the HQ.
As soon as we've rallied up enough people, we're going to form a counter charge.
I see a lot of heavy bolts on the ground, but I'm guessing I'm not allowed to pick them up.
If you're out of ammo for anything, then fucking pick them up, so long as you don't pick up the weapon of the heretics.
I have plenty of ammo, it's just... I feel wrong if I pick up a heavy bolter.
Commissar,
Yes,
you require a hat.
I do. I keep spawning without one.
Check the box.
Thank goodness.
Commissar, permission to pick up heavy bolter and ammo.
Firstly, I'm not a commissar. Secondly, we're being shot at.
Looks like.
You got a 69V, Hoover?
God damn it. Ivy left arm. No. Can you do CPR for me, please?
I can do CPR, yeah.
We are going to need a lot more heavy weapons on this position.
Take care of,
Crap! I just died.
or
I
if you want
avenged
to
you.
do it, we can do it the other way around, whichever way you prefer. Drag him to
Well, that was certainly uncalled for.
I got him, don't worry. As you can probably see, his blood plastered all over the wall where he once stood.
There are hostiles behind this building.
Yeah, that's an issue that has to be dealt
He
with.
doesn't.
Okay, Orc shooter, no. I want.
Bloody hell. Explosion just went off underneath me and wiped both my legs. Commissar, what I suggest is you take the rest of the squad and do a sweep of the immediate area.
That would be a good suggestion if we didn't come coming under contact.
Well, run round the flanks and stab them. You have a sword, it's time to use it.
Can I pick up?
No.
Oh.
You have a bayonet.
I don't know how to use it, particularly.
Were you not on the last one?
I was, but I forgot. You have that power.
Did you change the keybind to control space?
Oh, Cammy. Fucking hell.
Yes, running in front of the guardsman who is firing is not a recommended action. Codex Astartes does not support this action. Commissar, I'm moving west.
Gotcha.
I'm also dying horribly. That was unexpected. Shouldn't be much longer for reinforcements to arrive.
I bloody hope so.
Ah! For the Emperor! Nope. That was the sound of me having my head stomped into the ground by a very angry orc. I won't be doing that again. So, melee combat only really works if the enemy lets you get close enough to them. Oh, Christ! So, I have a...
Hey, JDev, yet another blood bag.
I have an interesting
for fuck's
question.
sake, this distance. Yet another blood bag, gonna be fine in a couple of minutes.
I have a random question.
You know, don't mind the shots going all around. So, yep.
How long have we been doing this for? Question number 2.
Best of luck. Rewinder, for God's sake, I just saved you.
Yes, you did. Can I access the triggers? Short answer, no. I can't access the triggers via this, which means I can't see how long's left. I think this may have been a bit too long. Oh goodness. JDev slightly less so.
She's gonna be fine.
Nope, that's way too close. I'm gonna lob a grenade out there. Yeah, no, that's not the one. Stay to you. You will be okay. Bloody hell. The next time the commander of the 838th says, "Ooh, it will only take a minute to check out this distress call," remind me to kick him in the balls.
Say again, over.
The colonel of the 838th decided this would be a good idea.
What did he decide?
When we received this distress call, I believe the words he used was, "It won't take long." Right. We're going to push to that building there on the further up on the right hand side of the road.
Alright, guardsmen, fix bayonets.
Moving forwards.
Did I just hear a shing from your power sword?
Ah! Reinforcements have arrived! Look to the skies, if your graphics settings are turned high enough.
Praise the Emperor.
Reinforcements have arrived. I need to head back into headquarters and liaise with their forces. Secure this area.
Alright, cool. Are they coming our way?
Yes.
Perfect. Begin, guys.
Crap. Did an Imperial Guardsman just go flying past me? God knows where. Goodness. Right. This is the stage where things get serious. That wasn't supposed to happen. Especially some of the tank busters, because those are causing a bit of carnage. Let's also get rid of that squad there.
What's the ETA on those reinforcements?
Wait out. A squad of Raven Guard have landed to our north. They're pushed towards the city. They should be with us any moment now. There are also further Imperial Guard squads that are currently deploying via dropship. They'll be with us in a few minutes.
Guardsman, you heard him.
Reinforcements, this is what I need. Now, this is something I can't actually do within the mission itself, annoyingly. But what I can do is this. Please don't tell me those guys just all died.
All units consolidate and then face north. You're going to need to set up defense sections. Get into any position you can and cover the Astartes.
Dropships of the 832nd are dropping in as well up to the north. We're expecting additional reinforcements to come to the south any moment now.
Friendly or enemy?
Friendly. But they're getting hammered on landing.
Roger that, we're going to move north to support them. The guardsmen continue to push north. All friendly assets, the Astartes are on the ground. Friendly reminder, do not stand in their way. They will fucking hurt you.
Effectively at this stage I am just Zeusing everything. The thing is, it's not very easy to make this stuff actually happen scripted because, yeah, janky in-game stuff. Don't even think.
Command, would it be possible to shift the Ravens towards the east?
There's already a group of them there. They're doing what they can. There's 2 squads of Ravens and there's also several squads of Imperial Guard who are landing to the north. There's also a couple of them that are going to start landing to the south soon as well. Essentially, we are saved. They're just trying to work out their drop zones and scatter as much of the Orks as they can before they get shot out the sky.
Perfect. Do we expect any more reinforcements?
Slowly but surely. At this stage, your objective is to clear the remainder of the city and let the Astartes wipe out anything that's on the outside.
Yeah. All guardsmen units, let's clear this once and for all.
I appear to have some company.
Moving back to assist.
We're moving back towards the sea centre.
That's the one I wanted. 776. That's the. Completely did the wrong thing a minute ago. It's okay because I think they all died. Fuck it.
In CQB, intruder discipline doesn't apply. In CQB, you are encouraged to use it.
Friendly units from the 776th Regiment, as well as the 2 squads of Astartes, have mostly secured the outer areas and are pushing into the city from the outskirts. Make sure you check your fire and identify your targets before you open fire on them. This is basically where we achieve victory. So, Zeusing missions can be remarkably boring sometimes because you're basically just playing God. Ultimately, our unlikely heroes have very much completed their mission. Reinforcements have arrived, the city has been secured, the Orks are being driven back.
Apologies. Did we call in any cybers?
There have been a few airstrikes coming in as well.
Yeah, one of the guards guard squads has a psyker with them.
Oh, psychers. I wonder what you said. Last remnants of the Orks. There's a few of them down in 1-3's position, and then there's another group off to the southeast that are currently attacking some of the guardsmen. Keep your heads down, they're calling in fire support on that open ground.
Fuck them up.
Friendly super heavy armor is moving in from the south. I just ran over around the guard.
Heavy armor.
I'm just relaying what I'm being told. Whee!
I think the Baneblade has exercised catastrophe.
The Baneblade is on its way back to the Vengeance. That wasn't meant to happen.
At least you cleared the truck off the road.
Do you want to know where that thing just landed?
Where?
It's currently making its way... Well, if it carries on, it's probably going to fall off the west coast. No, not quite. It's right on the edge of the west coast.
Damn, how about we take the BMP of the base?
You had one job! That is what they call being armoured. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm going to rectify this issue.
Don't tell the Lehman Russ crew that I saw one of their tracks. They'll be fine.
There we go.
The Lord Bean is here.
Regiment, are we? Okay, remaining units of the 836th converge back on the headquarters. Considering there are orcs inside, there's literally an orc right here, and that's the officer we were supposed to try and protect. It's a good job that wasn't a mission fail. Christ. You are... Yeah.
All units are currently converging back on the headquarters.
Fuck me, those guys can move.
Who the his angels?
Mind your back.
Out of their way, people.
Ooh, heavy bolter.
They're currently taking up defensive positions. Judging by the state of the immediate vicinity, I'm going to say that that was a very hard-fought, close victory.
You should see what crack grenades do to people at close range.
Oh, is that what the piles of mush were?
Yeah, you just
Also,
the grenade explodes, and then all of a sudden you can just hear the bodies just collapsing apart.
Your hat, Commissar.
Oh, I think we jammed them
God
in
damn
our
it.
spray winder.
The medical box appears to be gone.
1 second. Do you know what's funny? It's because I have to type the word arse to bring up the arsenal. At one point, I was trying to put a commissar hat on you, and rather than searching commissar, I actually typed the word arse into the search bar. If there was an arse hat, you would have ended up wearing it. Well, the 836th has been wiped out, all bar us. We are the remaining survivors of that regiment. 770. The 776th, along with 2 squads of the Raven Guard, are the only reason that we're still here.
And the Chimera.
The commander of the 836, as well as the remaining PDF fighters, are, well, go and take a look.
Unfortunately deceased.
Chimera's fine though.
The Chimera is fine. Thank you, Tech Priest.
That's all I care about.
The Adeptus
I
Mechanicus
nominate to promote
somehow
the Chimera
survived.
to an officer rank.
Hey, Angie, come here.
Tech Priest, you'll give us a minute, right?
You got to take a picture of this.
I couldn't see the ships from them, but I can see that one.
Yeah. So there's the Vengeance, which is all the way up there to the southwest. If you step back here, you might be able to see it. It depends on what your visibility settings are.
I don't think they're set to far enough.
Okay.
Is it right above us?
Yeah.
There's one right above.
So there's 4 of those that basically appeared at the point where reinforcements arrived.
Sweet.
I did unfortunately have to Zeus. I did unfortunately have to Zeus manage a lot of the reinforcements because there's a lot of things that, either due to my lack of knowledge or just due to Arma being that finicky and there being so many working parts in the mission, that's why I couldn't take part right at the very end when you guys were helping to clear up. But yeah.
Alright. Do you need bolters? There's plenty laying around.
Jack, check DMs.
Can you see the one right above us? I can't see the other ones that are further away.
So if you, there's one up there to the west-northwest.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think my settings are.
There's another one over here to the east.
Could probably change that.
And there's another one there to the north.
Holy shit, yeah, look over there.
Yeah, I've seen them all, and I didn't say look up for nothing. They're large beams.
That is ominous. You can barely see their silhouettes in the clouds.
Depends on your view distance settings.
Red and
So if you have them high enough, you can see them quite clearly. But essentially, the point when those appeared is when the reinforcements started coming in. That one at the back in particular dropped a drop pod for the Raven Guard out into the field about 1 kilometre to our north. They were the first ones to make planetfall.
And about 1 meter from my head.
Oh no, that was the second drop pod. That was supposed to appear in the sky, and it didn't. But hey. So if I go, I wonder if I can actually do it. I don't know if I can.
Which one is it? Pray wonder where I can increase distance.
Graphics things. So under escape, configuration, configure, and then video, and then you'll see it in there.
Yeah,
if I go to reinforcements, create landing zone. There.
It is indeed very on brand that they all have angel names.
Wait, what did you say it was? Under general.
So annoyingly, video. Annoyingly, when I go to spawn reinforcements in, even if I spawn something, right, press escape, go to configure, click video, and then it's under the first tab. If I spawn in reinforcements with dropships, they will actually spawn in the air.
Right half of the options tab.
But with the drop pods, it doesn't give me the option to put them where I want them
just
to
crank the
spawn.
sliders
So basically, let's just do this one for example. It will just appear on the ground.
And then look east.
Tediously. Like that one. You can spawn them in the Eden editor, but I don't think anybody's found nobody's found a way by the standard scripting and things to make them appear out of the sky, land successfully, and then deploy these Space Marines, except for Web Knight did make some sort of downloadable mod that works for it. But I don't think it's in the Steam Workshop yet. So that is coming in the future. Web Knight is fantastic. He's also the guy who made all the melee mods. Or at least the main ones. He has done a lot of good stuff.
I actually did manage to get a kill with the chainsword.
Nice one. The alternative is I do this.
I was going to say I got more kills with the last gun than I did the heavy bolter. Which might not have been phasing. Oh, speeder.
So I can do that instead, which would have probably been better. Yeah, because I only set it to appear right there, just, yeah, it'll respawn and despawn wherever I put it. But basically...
Fucking hell, these guys are specialists. Fucking bolter, heavy bolter, there's a fucking flamer and a plasma gun.
I think that's a melter.
Give.
I'm pretty sure that's a melter.
Oh, yeah,
oh, it gets better. Check this out.
Yeah, it's a melter. Interesting.
I can also put melee ones down.
Dude has a thunder hammer. Jesus.
So if I get rid of those four, if I go and make one of them, 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 and one of them.
I'm gonna go AFK for like 2 seconds.
Roger.
Is lightning claws a thing?
What I can then do, let's see, is put some of these guys down. Jesus Christ!
Use.
Oh my God!
For the Emperor.
And that's why you don't give. And that's why.
That was my fucking chimera.
I'm gonna say this right now. That is why you don't deploy a thunder.
Did I just get friendly fired?
That was interesting.
Did I just get friendly fired?
Look at the fucking crater in the ground.
Yeah, ignoring the crater a minute. Did I just get friendly fired?
Yes, you killed my chimera. It was well deserved. I repaired it so many times.
Yeah, I don't think he made it on purpose.
Vale is now approximately 5 kilometers away. He's got two choices. He can either walk back or he can respawn.
Oh, there is lightning bolts.
He will walk back.
Yeah, that was definitely not deliberate.
Well, that was.
Arma just crashed.
Channel switched.
My armor just crashed. So, yeah. Anyway. Testa, I know you can hear me through Discord, so if you could just let everyone know that
Yes.
I'm not.
I just did.
Yeah, I'm not going to come back in now because there's not
Yeah,
really
no,
anything else.
no,
That's
yeah.
it. The mission's over. I was about to hit a mission complete, and then my computer just went, "Ha, no."
Alright, everyone, mission complete. Back to Discord.
Yeah, literally that.
Trying to do the effect pro window. Alright, everyone, back to Discord.
Hang on. I need to stream my screen so that you can all. No, not Arma 3 itself. Hang on. Stream your screen. Here we go. Screens. I need to make this official, but Arma 3 crashed before I was able to. Here we go, everybody.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
The machine guards were on my side. You
It
killed
may
my
well have been,
chimera.
but if you friendly fire me again, I will fucking teleport you out of the server. There we go. Mission complete.
You have done your service, people. Well done.
Yeah, so the 838th Regiment is now basically all but fucked. So they're going to go on a massive recruiting drive now. Congratulations to those of you who died less than 5 times. Which was, I think, probably not many of you.
I was going to say, I died
It died like 5 times, maybe 6.
I don't.
You died. Okay, Angie, you died the grand total of 14 times.
Wow.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count the times where I was stuck.
Yeah. The twin died 16 times. Human died 14 times. I died 27 times because I engaged in some furious melee combat with the orcs.
Yeah, for those of you watching, by the way, I took some screenshots while I was at it, which I will put into frontline news. This is after I woke. This is when I woke up. I woke up after Whom had been frantically trying to patch me up, and I just saw dead guardsmen on the sandbags in front of me. And my first thought was, yeah, that's 40k.
Did you get pictures of when there was just mulch on the staircase?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I am also going to end the stream now as well because yeah, that's it. For anybody who's watched at this point, I applaud you because I have no idea why you would